Hello, you beautiful lot. We're going to do another pick a deck today, and there will be timestamps. It will be between two decks, so you can pick pile one or pile two and skip all this because I have got a few things to say before we get to the reading. But it's going to be a chakra reading. So there will be a card for each chakra. There will be an energy card for each chakra, and there will be a higher self message for each chakra. Pile one or pile two, and you can go to your timestamps and miss all of this because I might be talking for a little while because I've got a few shout outs to do. I think I've got a thank you to do. I don't really know. And what's the other thing I've got to do? Oh, something quite exciting actually. Right. So off to your timestamps if you're going. Stick around if you're my ride or dies. Where do I start? So, supernova. I done a video with supernova in the other day, and I explained how supernova got her name. And I had some lovely comments about it. One of them stood out. It was like the comment shouted at me in a good way though, and I really love it. So this is a shout out to Rebecca Dunlap, and you're one of my ride or dies. You're one of my regulars, and you're one of my regular commenters. So I want to thank you for that. But what touched me about your message, it actually made me laugh, but it was also like that came from a really good place, and I understood the intention behind it. But I did laugh because it was like, yeah, we'll do this. Your energy spoke to me, Rebecca, and you suggested that because of the story I told about supernova, that I should give Laurie Vozar a free reading because it was a competition, wasn't it? On what crystal ball I was getting next. And Laurie had guessed lots of crystals, but not the black obsidian, even though her guides had been shouting at her. So I named the ball because she told me the story about how her obsidian ball got lost, and it was in Hurricane Helen or Helene. I don't know how you pronounce that. It was in Hurricane Helene, and she lost a lot of her stuff, and she's still not back in her property. So my heart goes out to you, Laurie, and anybody else that had losses during Hurricane Helene in America. But Rebecca was like, you should give her a free reading. And I thought, do you know what? I should. I don't say no though, Rebecca. Not going to lie. I don't say no because your energy spoke to me. It spoke to me. So thanks, Rebecca. Laurie, you're going to get a free reading. All right. I will email you because I have your email address because you emailed me saying thank you for naming Supernova after your granddaughter. So, you know, it feels right. So Laurie Vozar, you are going to get a free reading. Okay. So if you watch this before I email you, because it does take me a while to get back to people, just let me know what you want to know about. All right. And I'll do you a free reading. Fabulous. And Rebecca, thank you so much for the suggestion, but I don't say no. In a really good way. I love it. And I know that came from a really good place. So I think that's amazing. And I think it's lovely that people are reaching out to each other. And I do give back. I do a lot for free. But on my website, I do every last Friday of the month. I call it Mental Health Before Wealth. And I do a pay as you can day. And any of my treatments, even a tarot reading, any of my treatments or a tarot reading, I do pay as you pay what you can. Pay what you can. And I don't care if that's 10p. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But it's a pay what you can day. The last Friday of every month. And it's really surprising that not many people take that offer up because people just think nothing's for free, which in most cases it isn't. But I do that. I do that. And I've never had a full Friday. I get people coming on the other days and paying for treatments. And I think you must see that on the website. It's right there. It's right there. But, you know, your guides will guide you to it if you need it. But that's anyway. So Laurie Vozar, you're taking my last Friday of the month. All right. But it's not pay what you can. This is free. This is my gift to you prompted by Rebecca, but it's my gift, and I think that was a wonderful suggestion. So thank you so much, Rebecca. Right, the next one. Chelsea Lee, you were so close. You were so close. And I did mention you on the video when I announced who did win it. And I'll get to that because I know how to pronounce the name now. But you were so close. You put the right answer in the comments, but not the email. And that was it. I said, you got to email me. And I answered your comment and I said, if that's your guess, email me. And you didn't see it. So I apologise for that. So if you still want a reading, Chelsea Lee, you can have one for half price. Okay. The next one. Oh, I'm burning holy basil. And I want to thank Natalie Heap for the explanation on what holy basil was good for, because I didn't know. And I'd mentioned it in another reading. And she actually gave us a little explanation. And I missed that comment until today. And it was like 4 days ago. And I try and answer my comments quickly. So we're burning holy basil, and holy basil is an extremely sacred plant in India. It's very spiritual. It's a herbal medicine, and it's used for the nervous system as an adaptogen to increase resilience to stress. That's why I'm burning it. Just come off 2 night shifts. I've had probably in the last 3 days, I reckon I've had a total of 9 hours sleep. That's not a lie, by the way. That is not a lie. And I've actually feel like I'm shaking. I'm shaking. But it's fine. It's okay. Right, who's the next one? Oh, so the person who won the free reading has got a name that I didn't know how to pronounce. And obviously that you can't speak to me on YouTube. And I've done her reading. The competition has been fulfilled. And it was, well, I've been calling her Gione or Gian. I'm not really sure how you say it. It's spelled J-E with one of them little upsilon things. I don't know what you call them. A-N-N-E. And I was like, is that Gione? Gian? And she said, you say it like Joan of Arc. Well, that's how I say Joan of Arc. Joan. So I'm thinking, oh, it's Joan. I'm thinking, that's not right. It's not right. Anyway, Jeanne, she emailed me and she gave me a link to a Google link where it speaks the name so I could hear how to say it. So it's Jeanne. Jeanne. I'm so pleased I've got that right. Jeanne. Jeanne won the free reading, and that's all done. But I just wanted to say I know how to say your name now. Thank you very much. Jeanne. It's French or something. She's not French, I don't think. I don't think she's French. I'm not going to say where she lives, but she doesn't live in France. Anyway, that's that waffly bit over. Needed to do a little shout out and just to say thank you for all being here, really, because the same people comment every week. It's lovely. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate all of your comments. Right, shall we get on with it? Because I've got to cook tea. And I'm proper shaking. I think I've got like a sugar depletion or something. You know, who needs sleep anyway? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Might be sooner than we think. Okay, so we're doing a chakra spread. Yeah, that I'm not tempting fate there. We're doing a chakra spread. So I have laid out all the chakra cards. So we've got the base chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. Okay, and these are energy centers. They're like energy cogs, points within our body. So the base is right down sort of in your tailbone area, base chakra. Sacral chakra is just underneath the belly button. Solar plexus is just over the belly button. Heart, where you think it would be, in the heart section. Throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown. Okay, I am doing a chakra series. That playlist will be tagged at the end of this video, so you'll be able to go straight to it. I've done 4 chakras so far, where it's just solely on one chakra. I've done 4 so far. I'm thinking of doing another one tomorrow, and I think I know what one I'm going to do, but we'll see. I've not done them in order, but I'll present them in order once the playlist is complete. That'll make sense when you see it. Okay, so those cards will stay out for both readings. We're going to pull a tarot card for each one, for each pile, an energy card for each one, for each pile, and a message for your higher self. Yes? Let's crack on, shall we? So we're going to get shuffling, and then I'll do the first timestamp. The song you need to listen for. I asked Spirit to channel a song. I just like doing that, it's nice. And I need to remember to tell it to the second pack. Well, I need to remember to say it to both of you, really, don't I? No, actually, this song is just for you guys. You guys listening right now. So put in the comment the title of the song. And the title of the song is Blurred Lines by Pharrell. Quite a funky tune. But that's what Spirit gave to us today. Blurred Lines. Yeah? That's what it's called. And it's by Pharrell. And Pharrell is spelled Pharrell. Blurred Lines by Pharrell. Whack that up. Don't know why, but that's for you. Just for the people that are listening to this. So pop that in the comments. Blurred Lines. And then I know if anyone is listening to that song. Right. Let's get 7 of these each. Thank you. Base, base. Sacral, sacral. I'm so glad I told them all the timestamps are at the start. I will put it on the thumbnail actually, because I think that way I entice a few more watchers. My videos can be long. Solar plexus, solar plexus. But the watchers I have are quality, so it's all I know. It's all I care about. Right, I've got to shut up or I'll lose count. Heart, heart. Throat, throat. See, almost got lost again. Almost got lost again. Third eye, third eye. One more for each pile. One more for each pile. Thank you. Third eye and third eye. Right, that's that one done. Let's get an energy card for each pile. So 7 each. That one there, 1. That one there, 1. Woo, we nearly done some Hong Kong football again then. They're just keeping me on my toes. I think they know I'm zoning out. Well, actually, I'm zoning in, but you know. Sacral, sacral. These cards are not the easiest to shuffle because they're a little bit too big for my little hands. And they're that wrong material. 3, 3, 3, 3. I used to look after a man who'd had a stroke. And all he could say was 3, 3. Oh, he was amazing. You could have a full-on conversation with him and all he could say back was 3, 3. But it was the way he said it, the body language that went with it, and the tone of voice. It's amazing how you can communicate with people that can't communicate verbally. It's amazing. Well, my son didn't speak till he was 4.5. He used to hum everything. He, like, for the first 4.5 years, I love you, mummy, sounded like that's how he used to say it. Understood everything you said to him, but he didn't open his mouth. He just hummed it back. Or that's I'm hungry. Crazy. And then he just started talking. Bizarre. Bizarre. And he don't stop now at all. Okay, what are we on now? Heart, heart. My hand just feels so shaky. Who are you? Who are you? Throat and throat. Throat chakra. Hello. Third eye. Third eye. Don't know what that was. Don't know why I said hello then. It was like someone went, appeared round the door. Hello. Someone coming in? There's someone there? Right, crown. I've had weird shit happening to me lately. Oh, sorry about that language then. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Something strange is happening. Crown and crown. Like, I'm getting like specific messages. It's weird. It's like I've opened a portal. I'm shaking. Right, messages from your higher self. Oh no, that reduces stress. Let's have a bit more of that. Look, I've spoken that long with flipping incense sticks nearly blown out. But it was here for the important part, wasn't it? The shuffling. That's what matters. Thank you. One. Oh, I do like the picker decks. I love using your own intuition. It takes a lot of pressure off me. I don't know, it just does. You know, when you're reading for the star signs and you try and tally things in, or I don't know, or I have to remember what I said like the week before, or I don't know. I think I just put too much pressure on myself and overthink it. And this way I don't have to overthink it. You know, my brain can't handle everything. Just can't handle it. What's that? Three. I'll be so gutted if at the end I haven't got the right amount of cards. I mean, but if I haven't, it's meant to be. I apologise now. How many is that? 4. I don't know why you watch this bit. People watch this bit. People watch this bit. I don't know why you do. I don't. And I put these little tests in. Are you still watching? Oh, what am I up to? Right. I'm going to do another test at the end. Don't go yet. If you're still there, don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't see. Shocking. What am I now? I am. That's third eye, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like I can't pick anything up. I feel like I feel like I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Okay. Thank you. All we're done. I do feel shaky, you know. Don't worry, I won't pass out live on air or nothing. Right, let's get rid of that. We don't need this bit anymore because I need my timestamp section. Right. We got 2 piles. We got 2 piles. We've got one there. Oh, we've got a little white feather wanting to come onto that pile there, so you can have it. Oh, we're going to have to put one on the second one though. But people that are watching this part know that spirit wanted to go that there, but I'm just going to put one on the other because otherwise people will be left out. We don't want people left out. Okay, are we ready? I think we are. I'm going to shut my eyes and that will be a first angel number. Anyone listening to this bit right now, put white feather or the emoji, a white feather in the comments so I know who my ride or dies are. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, anyone that's not usually here, subscribe if you haven't already. I always forget to say that. I'm useless. Are we ready? I'm shutting my eyes. I'm putting on my shades to cover up my eyes. I won't sing. Okay, let's get you an angel number now. 1855. 1855, pile number 1 is your angel number. I did tell you, didn't I? I had a lot to say before we started the reading. Oh my God. So sorry. But timestamps were there. Thank goodness for that, eh? Shall we go? Let's get cracking. So, pile number 1. We have base, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Base, I am. Yeah, so we're going to find out what you are. I am. Sacral, I feel. What you feeling? We're going to find out. Solar plexus, I can or I do. So we're going to find out what you are. Yeah, what you can or what you're doing. Yes. Heart, I love. What do you love? We'll find out. Throat, I speak. We're going to speak about. We'll find out. Communication. Yeah. Third eye, what do you see? What's your intuition telling you? We'll find out. Crown, what do you know? Yeah. What do you know? We'll find out. Let's crack on. Let's crack on. Your first card is the Four of Swords. So in your base chakra, I am knackered. That's what I feel, knackered. This is rest and recuperation. This is somebody laying in bed here. I am, the first word that popped into my head with the Four of Swords is knackered. I'm knackered. I'm tired. I'm either tired of the same old thing day in, day out, or I'm physically tired. However it resonates with you, I'm tired of something. Something is boring now. Something is monotonous now, or I'm physically tired. I need a break. In the I am section. All right. In the base chakra section, I am tired. I'm knackered. Right? That's how I feel. In your sacral, I feel section. Yes, I spoke about this during the introduction, just in case you weren't in it, because it was long. We've got the 7 chakras, and you have base chakra, I am. Sacral chakra, I feel. I can't remember if I said this already. Solar plexus chakra, I can or I do. Heart chakra, I love. Throat chakra, I speak. Third eye, I see. And crown, I know. So what are you feeling? Oh, Empress. Empress. Some of you, there could be a little brewing going on here because this is in the feels section, or you might be feeling broody. You might be feeling like now's the time to start a family. Could be for some of you. But what am I feeling? I'm growing things. I'm inspired to do things, and I want to make them succeed, because if they're coming from this section, this is passion. This is raw emotion. Yeah, this is things that you are magnetically drawn to in that sacral chakra area. Empress in that area. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm growing something big. Something big is brewing. Yeah? Or physically, you could be growing something, or about to, thinking about it, that sort of thing. Or it might be a prominent issue in your life. This is a good sign. However that's resonating, this is a good sign. Yeah? Liking that. Solar plexus, I can or I do. That's this section here, in this area. And this one is my favorite chakra. And for me, the most important. Most people would think that I'd be like, oh yeah, third eye, that's the, no, for me, this is it. This is your energy center. This is where you release your own energy out into the universe, and also the portal where you're sucking it in. And as I'm doing that, I can feel it. So your solar plexus is open. Do you know how to close it? Not close it, but like put some protection over it. Simple pimple. Just imagine, oh, I need a plug. Grab a plug. Yeah, imaginary plug. It's an imaginary plug, but that intention is there, is that I want to put that shield on here. So I'm just putting the plug on. Putting the plug on. Not allowing it to filter in. Or put a bullshit filter here. You can just make this up, yeah? Intention. Put a bullshit filter here. I'm not soaking any of that in. You know? There's so many things with the solar plexus, and you can tailor it to yourself. Yeah, it's not difficult. You don't need to pay hundreds of pounds on training courses to do all this stuff. There's a lot of spiritual teachers out there that just want to suck your money. Spiritual vampires, they are. Spiritual vampires. All right. Okay, so what is this section? I do. Oh, 5 of Swords. That tells me you're prepared to fight. This is, yeah, you're prepared to fight. Solar plexus, I can and I do. Don't tell me I can't, because I can. I will put myself in that position where I can, no matter how hard it is. Yeah. This is, for me, the solar plexus just takes a battering. It's my favorite one. It's the most important one, but it's also the one that gives me the most problems. So the 5 of Swords in this section doesn't really worry me. Do you know what I mean? This just, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. All right. You're not someone that will back down from anything. Like, you won't dominate me. Or if that has happened to you, it's like, I'm building back up now. I'm a survivor. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling with that. In the I love section, pile number 1. Oh, we have temperance. Now this is bizarre because she looks pregnant as well. Look at her. Doesn't she? Temperance is about having the patience. So maybe there are some people in pile number 1 that have had to wait for quite a long while if they're trying to conceive or something like that. I'm seeing this as hopeful. And you might have even been told you can't. Well, I can. Don't tell me I can't do something. Yeah, I'm going to fight for that. Could be that. But this is also about alchemy as well. So in that heart chakra section, this is about making something happen that perhaps has been said it can't happen. This is the card that will make something work, will tweak something, will add a little something to it, will alchemize it, will make something work. Perhaps it's on such and such day of such and such year under the different planet aspects, all of that sort of stuff. You know, I'm a great believer in all of that. Don't understand astrology, would love to understand it. I do watch Jimmy's Lightship Tarot. I think it's Jimmy's Lightship. And you know, he knows an awful lot about astrology, but I wouldn't know whether it was right or wrong because I don't know. So it's something that I am learning when I have time. When I have time. Don't always have time. But that is definitely something I'd love to learn. But it's just, for me, I am feeling like planetary alignments are all in the right place at a specific time or whatever. You know, just have a little bit of practice. Yeah, it's always fun to practice, isn't it? Always fun to practice. But in this section, in the heart chakra, this is about, I don't know, I just feel like you're constantly changing to make others happy as well, because this heart chakra I love, it's like I love to make other people happy. I love to, I don't know, just constantly spinning plates. I actually feel like I'm spinning plates with this card, yeah, just to keep everybody happy. Oh, I don't want to do that. Look at them bingoing. Whoa, I could actually fly with them. I could fly. We're going to get some more, so we'll see what else comes out. Throat chakra, what do you need to speak about? What's in the communication section of your reading? What is it? Oh, Page of Pentacles. This is almost like, I feel like I need to clear it, because this is like quite a surprised look on his face, like a ooh, but I'm actually hearing ooh. That's what I'm hearing, like this vibration coming out with this picture here, where he's got his that expression. But I'm hearing a ooh, so maybe it's a throat chakra tone that's needed to help things out, which would be this tone here. It is 741 hertz. And straight away I feel that in my throat. I'm going to shut up and play it and see where you feel it, yeah? I feel it right there. I actually feel it right there. It's still going. This will go for ages. You can't hear it now, but it is still going. It feels like they cut through you like butter, you know, in real life, probably not on camera. It does feel like they cut through you like butter. But with this Page of Pentacles in this section, it definitely gives me this speaking up vibe, like let's clear it, let's do some tonal work or something, not in public, you know, everyone's happy to sing happy birthday, like the most boring song in the world. But if you ask someone to sing along at something, no, like really quite meek, but happy birthday just comes belting out, doesn't it, really badly. Bizarre. Why are we so embarrassed to sing? I've been to spiritual workshops and it gets to the chanting and I'm like, oh my God, this is not my cup of tea. But when you do it, it feels good, but you feel like a prat. You do. I do, anyway, because I haven't got the best of voices. But yeah, chanting's not my thing. But privately, I think it could be. But definitely not publicly. But the Page of Pentacles in this section does suggest some sort of clearance needed here, yeah? And it might be that you don't want to speak up because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or I personally think this is like, I need to just go and release some negativity, some denser energy. I need to let it out. That's what I need, yeah? It was good to have a good old scream, or a good old cry, actually, as well. Third eye chakra. Ooh. Ooh. So the third eye is I see. I see. And look where that is there. That person there. Is that a telescope? It is. No, it's not. It's a mast. Yeah, that's a mast. But they're looking right across the horizon there. There's just water as far as you could see. So you could sort of see that as the fluidity of life. That's kind of just sprung into my mind. But this is broadening your horizons. So this is expanding your sight. Now that might be your inner sight expanding because it's in the third eye chakra section. But yeah, broadening your horizons, widening your scope with that Three of Wands card. Okay. I suddenly thought I hadn't written down the timestamp. I did. Crown chakra. Ooh. Okay. So crown chakra is I know. Yeah. That's the section of I know. You got the Four of Pentacles. God, that one stuck in my throat. Don't know what happened then. Got the Four of Pentacles there. Now that suggests some sort of block. 222, as I was saying that as well. It's actually 3222, but yeah, take them angel numbers. But it's like I've stopped something. I've stopped something, or I don't want to. I'm turning a blind eye to something. It's like if I don't say it, it's not really happening. That's how I feel. There's something I know, but I'm not speaking up about it. I'm not. And maybe that's why I was thinking here, your throat chakra needs to come out because I need to go, rah! There's something I know, but I'm not speaking up about it. Interesting. Let's get your energy cards. Base chakra energy card. Very interesting. You've got a second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Isn't that weird? So here I felt knackered in that base chakra. I am knackered was just the word that sprung to mind. So that's like I need to rest. I need to take some time out, chill. And then you've got second chakra Ariel, Archangel Ariel, illuminated for you in the base chakra section. So this could be in these moments of rest. That's where our inspiration revives itself, possibly. We've got time to do some contemplation. She does look like she's sitting in thought there, doesn't she? Okay. Sacral chakra, your energy card there is, ooh, woman holding coin. Woman holding coin energy. Interesting. I'm going to see what I feel about that one because I'm not really getting anything on that at the minute. It is the number 42. 4 and 2 is the number for harmony, balance and harmony. It might suggest money has been spent in some way linked to that section. We'll see. We'll see. Energy for solar plexus. Well, you've got man holding heart. There's a lot of people holding a lot of things here. Man holding heart in that solar plexus. And that's in the I can or I do. Like, don't tell me I can't, because I'll fight tooth and nail to make sure I can. And then you've got man holding heart. What number are you? 45. So that would add up to 9. So that's a completion number. Yeah. That's also a completion because that's the number 36. Okay. Energy card for the heart chakra. Storm warning. Storm warning. So could be in for a bumpy ride. But with the temperance card here, the alchemist, this is the one that's the tweaker. What's that in the water there? Some sort of monument in the water. But that's the number 10. So 10 is definitely complete, yeah? 10 is definitely complete, and it's also about new beginnings as well. So I feel like this is like been a bumpy ride, a rough ride. What happens after a storm, though? You get the rainbows, don't you? You get the rainbows. It's been a bumpy ride, but this is like complete. You've got a lot of things completing. The throat chakra energy card. You got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. You're full of chakras here. Oddly enough, I spoke about my son in this section, didn't I? About how he didn't speak till he was 4.5. And we're clearing. Archangel Metatron is the archangel that you want to call down for neurodiversity and children. And he comes down on the rainbow rays, which is after a storm warning. And I mentioned about rainbows coming out after a storm. You've got Archangel Metatron, 6th chakra. So you've got 3rd eye chakra coming up in your throat section as well. Like, I see something, I know something, but I'm not saying something. In your 3rd eye, oh, you've got daughter value. Daughter value. Broadening your horizons with that 3 of Wands there. 3rd eye is I see. See your own daughter value, see your own value. Could be as literal as that. But broadening your horizons, expanding your 3rd eye, widening your scope will be very prosperous with this daughter value here. That's the number 3. That's the number 4. 3 and 1 actually, so that'll be 4. Stability. Energy card for the crown chakra. You've got another chakra. This is bizarre. You've got 3 chakras coming out in your energy cards as well. You've got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So this 4 of Pentacles here is like a definite sort of blockage in some way. I'm feeling that as like a I'm not letting anything in. I'm looking at it as a sort of a blockage in some sort of way. And I am feeling like there's like some alignments, and I'm not an astrologist. I don't know anything about that. But it's like this is where the cogs fit in. This coin will fit into the slot. This man holding heart steps up. Been a bumpy ride. You've got a lot of chakras coming out. So this is about those clearing those energy centers, getting things spinning perfectly. It might be something that you're into, or as luck would have it, they're all just at the right frequency or whatever. It's just like it's just right time, right time. I just feel like right time for something that hasn't been easy, that's been a bumpy road, but is going to be successful. But it's like in that base chakra, it's like I need to just chill. With that Four of Swords coming out, your first card, like I need to just chill. That's when this manifesting starts in your sacral chakra area, because that's where you got the sacral chakra coming out. Yeah. So with the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, this is something really dear to your heart, really close to your heart. And maybe we needed that storm in there to clear out. Right, let's see what your messages from your higher self are in each section. That might spread a bit of light into it, mightn't it? So in your base chakra, you've got your success is closer than you imagine, so just keep going. Yeah. In your sacral chakra, you've got when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. In your solar plexus, you've got what you seek is seeking you when you rest. It will find you when you've got rest in that base chakra, and that's where this sacral chakra comes in. That's where things start happening. So what you seek is seeking you when you rest. It will find you. That I take as whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. Yeah, you'll get it at the time that you're supposed to get it, no matter what. In the heart chakra, you have many layers of truth to discover. And that might be why you've got the storm warning in there and the temperance card. Yeah, because you're going to have patience for that. You're going to have resilience for that. And it might be a bumpy ride. So you have many layers of truth to discover. So I do feel like you're peeling a lot of layers off of your onion. Oh, that's my son. Not too happy. Right, in the throat chakra area, you have perspective is a matter of where you stand. All right. Pages for me are also about looking at something new, like through a childlike eyes. Pages are, yeah. So that might be something to do with it. Perspective is a matter of where you stand, looking at something a little bit more simplistically. Is that the right word? In your third eye chakra, you aren't done. You are just getting started. And that's in the broadening your horizons and daughter value section. You aren't done. You are just getting started. Ooh. And your last message from your higher self is intention and action. Launch all your dreams. Okay, nice. Intention and action. Launch all your dreams. That's your reading pile number one. It was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. You know, story of my life, that, isn't it? Story of my life. But if you listened all the way to the end, you know I like to do these little tests. I do, because it helps me know what type of readings you like, how long you're sticking around for. And it does make other people think why they comment in random things. So, in the comments, here we go again, she says, would you put drums in the comments, either the emoji drum or write the word drum in the comments, please. And thank you. Humour me while we get to pile two. But I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was a completely off the cuff made up one by myself. Don't know if I'll do it again. It's a bit long, isn't it? Right, are we ready? This is Suck It and See. The first year on YouTube is Suck It and See. I've got a few more months of Suck It and See. So have you. Right, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to get the first timestamp. The second one even. Second timestamp. You ready? Let's go. Oh, God, I've got such an aching neck. Right. 4528 is your timestamp, pile number 2, but it is also an angel number. So go and look that up. I shut my eyes and I opened them on a timestamp. Yes, I've been talking this long. Yes, I need to go and cook tea. So let's crack on. So we have the base chakra, which is I am. The sacral chakra, which is I feel. The solar plexus, which is I can or I do. The heart chakra is I love. The throat chakra is I speak. The third eye chakra is I see. And the crown chakra is I know. And we're going to get a tarot card in each section, an energy card in each section, and a message from your higher self in each section. Let's do it. The tarot card in the I am section, you have got the 9 of Swords. Oh, am I worried? Am I anxious? Am I overwhelmed? Are you any of those things? Pile number 2. 9 of Swords. Anxiety. I am. Am I worried? Am I stressed? Am I tired? Am I sleepless? This is like you could be waking up at silly o'clock in the morning or having trouble sleeping at the minute because I'm worried or I'm anxious. Might be feeling depressed. This base chakra here. Let's see, I'm going to carry on. I'm getting hot now. I'm getting really hot. So I'm going to carry on. The first reading was a little bit tough as well, actually. Okay, sacral chakra, I feel. What we got in this section? Oh, 5 of Cups. So maybe you are feeling down at the moment, okay? And we go through these. And it's important to have times like this, to be honest with you. And it happens to me. We are coming up for a full moon. And that week before the full moon, there are denser energies about. There are. I always find like the few days before the full moon and a few days after the full moon, a bit difficult for me. I'm a little bit yeah. The sort of towards the end of the first week after the full moon, for about 5 days, really good for me. Really good. New moon, I have a little bit of a dip again. A few days after new moon, really good. So I peak in like the middle of the special bits, like the new moon and the full moon. I peak in the middle of them, you know, in the middle of either side. That's kind of how I see it. So you could well be feeling a little bit, it's all too much. Everything's too much. There's nothing much more I can take. There's like one more straw is going to break that camel's back. Yes. And it will be the silliest little thing that finally tips you into that sinking feeling. Yeah, that silliest little thing. But I always find it's really important to feel those emotions. They come for a reason. For me, it's a way of they're doing some communication with me. Like, you need to pay attention to what's going on in your life right now. Or is it quite often it's tough lessons that I'm learning. That's kind of what I think I'm here to do. Just learn tough lessons. Just learn the tough lessons. In fact, I got an angel card from my higher self the other day. That wouldn't surprise me if it's in here. What is that I'm seeing? I don't even know. That basically said, for every challenge you meet, it will rise up and meet you. And it's like, well, that surely that means I'm making life as hard as it is, because I create the challenges in my life, kind of thing, or I decide whether something is a challenge in my life, and then the universe is just going to match it. Like, well, I can't really win then, can I? Because I see everything challenging. I can't really win, can I? Do you know what I mean? So now I just think, oh, F it. You know, that's the sort of energy I'm feeling. But for me, I'm feeling a little bit, I could be tired, anxious, worried, depressed, finding it difficult to sleep at the moment. But to get these two cards in this section, I'm a bit off kilter. I'm a bit off kilter. That's the way that I'm feeling with these energies that are coming out. Yeah, the way that I'm feeling. In the solar plexus section, oh, you have got the Four of Wands. So this kind of says to me, right, you might not even have a reason why you're feeling like this, because in this I can or I do section, you've got this stability, this joy, really, with this Four of Wands. It's like, I shouldn't be depressed. I've got nothing to be depressed about. I'm alive. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a family that loves me. I've got food in my belly. You know, that sort of thing. Why am I so depressed? You know, you might have everything that you've ever wanted and still feel depressed. Well, you know, because it's a feeling. It's a feeling. That is such a thing, you know. There is such a thing as these energies that make you feel not great, that make you feel lethargic. You might be an empath. You might be feeling the energy from the world, the universe, the people around you. It could be any of them things, but that in turn can actually make you feel worse, because you're like, why am I feeling so down when I've got nothing to be down about? You know, and you've got people that are homeless, or people that are going through really, really, really tough times, and they're happy. It's like, well, why am I feeling so down? You know, it's a hard one, actually. That's quite hard. Let's have a look in your heart chakra. Got the Three of Pentacles in the heart chakra. So again, I look at that as a nice positive card. I look at that you have people around you, which again says to me even more, why am I feeling like this then? And I think that's the inner conflict in your mind possibly as well. Pile number 2. Are you letting the matrixy 4D things, sort of 3D thing, whatever D it is, you know, everyone has these terminologies. Are you letting those sort of things worry you, and the things that you can't change? I don't know. We'll see what your energy cards are coming out as well. Throat chakra. You got the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is someone that is a really goes in. He sits in the middle of the ocean on that throne there, but he has been to the depths of that ocean and searched his soul. This is the king that's most in touch with his emotions. Coming out in the throat chakra, that kind of says to me that you communicate how you're feeling just in the energy that you're putting out. That's the way that I'm feeling that card, because the King of Cups is the emotional one, the one that is in touch with his feelings. They're all in touch, but he's like really gone deep into it. To come out in that throat chakra is like, you don't need to verbally say how you're feeling. Your energy would communicate that. I feel like if you went into a room, you could lift it, like you could lift the whole room, but you could also bring that whole room down as well. That's how strong your energy is. So your communication sort of bashes them in the face before you've even opened your mouth. Your energy communication, because we don't just talk. If you read the books and all that sort of, when you're in the spiritual realm, you don't speak at all. It's all telepathic. But it's about energy, the energy that surrounds you in your auric field, which spans quite a few feet out either side of you, well, all around you. So I feel like you communicate what you're thinking, saying, without verbally doing it, for it to come out in that section. That's the way I see that. So people know when you're in this mood, and people know when you're in that mood without you saying anything. Yeah. So this is the denser energies. These are the lighter energies. Yeah. Read the book. But I'll talk about that at the end. Right. Third eye. You got the Hermit coming out. Now that is deep inner reflection, and to get that with the King of Cups as well, like you go deep. So you need to be careful about going deep, yeah, because I do feel like you could get stuck down there sometimes. Yeah, don't go quite so deep all the time. I do feel like you could get stuck down there with these three cards coming out. And then it kind of like that angel card that I said about you rising to the challenge, but then the universe rises to meet you with it. So you're kind of blocking yourself. Maybe you just need to, I don't know, surrender a bit more. Just let it happen. I don't know. We'll see what the energy cards coming out are. But this does definitely suggest like really going deep. In that third eye, I see Hermit goes way within, because we have all the answers. The Hermit goes way within. King of Cups goes way down. You're very deep. You're very deep. That's how I feel. You're very deep. I feel like you see things that other people don't see. You're deep. You go deep, deep down into something. Crown chakra. 3 of Cups. Beautiful. I know that you have a team. You have a team. You have a spirit team. You have a spirit team. You have a spirit team. I think you actually have a spirit team very similar to my spirit team. They do put you through it. I feel like you're put through it, but it is all for the greater good. Because the 3 of Cups for me is actually 3 major arcana in one. It's strength, justice, and temperance all rolled into one in the Rider-Waite tarot. That's how who they were on the card. And all tarot cards are based off of Rider-Waite. I don't care what anyone says. I think they are. So for me, this is strength, justice, and temperance all in one go, all of them. So patience and resilience with temperance, being able to tweak things, pivot, change with the time, go with the flow. Justice, so just always coming out on top, no matter how hard it's been. Yeah, but I do feel like you actually could create those not barriers, but you could create those blocks yourself, because you're always seeing the end of something before going through the process of something. And then because you see the end goal and you see that it's going to happen, I know it is, because in my third eye and the Hermit, that's deep inner knowing. Yeah, I see what the end result is, but I don't see the process beforehand. And when it's not happening as quick as I want it to, I'm getting really deflated about it. Yeah. But what you've got to do is see the bigger picture here, because you can do it and you will do it, and it's there in your heart and it's there ready to manifest into reality. But because it's not happening at the speed that your mind sees it, and your inner knowing knows that you've got strength, justice, and temperance all at the end there, that's why these 2 base and sacral chakra are feeling it. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere now. You have to pull the information out of me. You really do. Your energy in the base chakra section is the thinking woman. And look at her. You're thinking too much about it. You're thinking about it too much. Too much. Yeah? You're thinking about it too much. Stop. Don't think about it so much, but maybe surround yourself with some clear quartz, because that will amplify. Clear quartz is the master crystal. That's the amplifier of crystals, yes? And it is exactly what that person is holding in his hand there. Yes? All right. your energy in the sacral section. You've got the sun. I mean, this is not a tarot deck. This is an energy. I can never say energy properly. And an energy deck. It's an energy deck. It's like the word anemone, isn't it? I can't do that either. But yeah, you got the sun. The sun, the most positive card in any deck. Don't care what anyone says. This is the most positive card in any deck. So this does suggest that in these deep moments of the reflection and these deep moments of what I'm focusing on that doesn't really help matters, you do see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I do feel like you are able to pull yourself out of it, but you go deep. So just understand that you go deep. Sometimes it's hard to come out when you go deep, deep, deep. Yeah. With the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hermit, my God, you go deep. Yeah. But this Sun card coming out makes me feel a whole lot better about that, to be honest with you, because it now shines a light on the whole spread as well. Maybe this is just what you need to hear. It's really odd that conversations I have with people then decide to come out in readings. It's really weird. But yeah, I think that you see the end result of something before, well, you don't see the how long it's going to take to get there or what it entails to get to that part. But you know that it's a winner. You know that it's going to work. But it's not, well, how do I get there then? That's the bit that I'm missing. Yeah, got the idea, got the result. What's that bit? Yeah, that's where you just have to let the universe guide you. You just have to go with it. I know that sucks because I'm like, oh, I feel like I am doing that. Well, if it ain't working, then you just got to tweak it a little bit with your alchemist, yeah, with your temperance card. You got to tweak it a little bit. That's all it is. Pivot, 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 pivot. Be fluid. Just keep moving. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Solar plexus energy. God, this is long. I didn't think this would be very long. You got daughter spirit. And that's exactly what the solar plexus is, in my opinion. Exactly what it is. Holy moly. All of your chakra points, to a fashion, I think, are a daughter spirit. It is them energy centers that where we feel different things. But your solar plexus is your door. It's your door. And I think it was to Paul when I said it, maybe you need to be able to close this door. So if you're surrounded by negative Nellies, or I don't know, you're out in public and you're not feeling very peoply today, which is me most days, I want to cover my solar plexus. Yeah, I'm sort of walking around like this because I'm covering. I don't want to soak in your energy. Thank you very much. Don't want to soak it in. I don't know who you are, but you give me the heebie-jeebies, or I want to get a little vibe off it. Oh God, your energy is just too chaotic, or that sort of thing. Or you've got that energy just sucks you in, like this ball. This ball sucks you in. Supernova. She's a super sucker. But your solar plexus is your daughter spirit, is your energy center, is where you receive the energies that are all around you. Yeah, some of them you don't particularly want. There's dense energy out there and there's light energy out there. I'll plug a book at the end of the video. Yeah, there's a brilliant book for that. But this solar plexus is your door. Now, this can be as simple as visualizing a plug. Yes, and with the intention of putting a plug over your solar plexus while you're in a peoply place. So visualize a plug, pick it up, suck it in. Yeah, I've got a plug over there. It's protected. Or you could be going to, I don't know, a work do, a family function, and you want a bullshit filter. Yeah, you don't want to suck in that energy. So you just visualize a bullshit filter and you stick it over. So I've got a filter there. Something like that. It's simple stuff. Yeah, you don't have to pay hundreds of pounds to go on a course to know how to protect your energy. You don't. But this for me is your sponge. This is where we let our energy out to the universe, where we share our energy from, and where we receive energy as well. All right. So daughter's bit. That makes sense for me. That makes sense. In your heart chakra, you got contract. Oh, the thing that you love is going to pay off. The thing that you love to do is going to pay off. That's what I see with that. The thing that you love to do is going to pay off. You've got contract. The scales there are balanced. And the Three of Cups at the end, strength, justice, and temperance. That, for me, I'm seeing that as what you love to do is going to pay off. With the Three of Pentacles, it's about something working. something, could be collaboration, but it's something working financially, that you've put the work in, actually, that you've put the work into. 6 is the number for balance and harmony, contract. This is like, I feel this is good. And she's blindfolded. She's blindfolded. So this is like in that in between bit where I'm seeing like you just got to trust. Just got to trust. Don't have a fixed sight, because that's your problem. You're seeing too far into the future. And then it's like, well, I haven't got it. No, I know, because it's in the future. I don't know how far in the future, but you need to stop worrying about that end goal. Take it as given. You know it's there. You wouldn't have thought of it otherwise. It's there. You're on that frequency. You're on that path. Irrelevant of how long it takes you to get there, you just need to see that you're already there. Yeah? So put that blindfold on. Just see that you're already there. You're making me feel like an airhead. Your throat chakra, you've got 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. Like, you've done the deep work. You've done the deep work. Now's the time to speak about it. All that you've learned. Yeah, with that knowing, that inner knowing. The 7th chakra is I know. So you've done the deep inner work. Now's the time for you to speak about what you've learned, about what you know, because that's what the hermit does. The hermit takes himself off, does the deep inner reflection, took himself up a hill, took himself up in the story of the tarot, and then he came down and told the village what he learned. You know, that's what the hermit does. Wrong place. Yeah, this is about you speaking about what you know, what you've learned, possibly what you've learned about yourself, your own experiences. Someone is going to benefit from. Someone else is going through that, you know? People are going to benefit from what you know. Maybe you have a really unique way of telling them. You might. You might have a very unique way of telling them. Your energy in the 3rd eye section, you've got the garden and the gate. Yeah. Open it up now. Open it up. You got the hermit in the 3rd eye. That 3rd eye is I see. The hermit is that deep inner knowing. Yeah. It's all within you. The garden and the gate. It's like now's the time for your hermit to come out again. Like let's let it out. Let's expand this. Let's broaden it. Let's allow this hermit to now come out and share that information outside of our own barriers. Yeah. Look at that big wide world past that gate. You're comfortable in these familiar, beautiful surroundings. That's what I say about this hermit card and this deep inner reflection. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. And in your crown chakra, you have action. Action. So not only in this I know section, like I see the end result, you need to now take action on it. Yeah. And keep going at it, because this combination, this trio is formidable. Strength, justice, temperance. With strength in there, it does suggest that you do absolutely have conflicting energies that can dominate you at times. Yeah. And about understanding those energies, I would say read the book of Sarah, The Return, and I will put that at the end. It's in the description. Yeah, read that. It is amazing. It does explain things. Right, your message from your higher self in your base chakra section. You've got the exact card that I said about it rising to meet you, you have. Yeah, the card that I've been speaking about throughout your reading, you have. And you've got this many cards left in the deck and 7 already come out for pile number 1. What are the chances? I mean, they're good chances, but they're not huge, are they? When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. So that for me is like, let's not see anything as a challenge, because the universe will give you a bigger one. Yeah? It will give you a big one, because maybe your cards are like my cards and they just want to keep you learning and keep you testing and peel more layers of your onion off and all of that sort of stuff. It doesn't surprise me. You got the 3 major arcana card at the end there. Really doesn't. But in the 9 of Swords section and the thinking man section, like, don't think too much about something. That's what I'm feeling, because you could create your even bigger challenges by doing that. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it and trust. Yeah, trust daughter spirit in that do it section. The second message from your higher self in the sacral chakra, you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. Interesting. Clearing up some loose ends here. Could be clearing up some loose ends here. You have come back to the start to see what you missed before. Like, this is not your first rodeo. This is not your first rodeo. Again, read that book. That'll explain some stuff about that too. In your solar plexus, your message from your higher self is your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Them 2 energies, the 2 energies are big for you. Like, you feel it. You feel it. And I think that's why you got the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups in these 2, and then the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles for these 2. That's what I think. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Like, your shadows, your denser energies are loud. They're loud. They're loud. Right, in the heart chakra section, you've got look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. You do know this. You do know this. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. These are messages from your higher self. Throat chakra. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. So I'm thinking, like, the people that slot into your life are the things that you're missing from your life in some sort of way. And maybe these are people that you've met in your previous lives as well. So I'm thinking, feeling them slotting in, feeling them coming towards you. In the third eye chakra, you have what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. So what you find may not be what you expect, but it's what you truly need. And that's where your hermit and the garden gate is as well. And your last message from your higher self in the crown chakra section is you are a beacon for others to follow. So don't hide the bright light you are. Speak up. Get out there. Don't be in hermit mode. Push through it. Don't look at the end result. Take that as a given. Enjoy the ride. Card number 2, that's your reading. So, energies. There it is. This book is in the description below. The Book of Sarah, The Return. It is amazing. I have spoken about it on previous videos. If you want to learn about the denser and the lighter energies and the whispers of the good and the bad, the light and the dark, or whatever way you want to put it, yeah. The good influence, the positive messages and the negative messages that you say to yourself, but those whispers, where do they come from? Read that book. Read that book. It's amazing. I hope you enjoyed your readings. I'm sorry they were so long. I didn't realise it was going to be as long as it was. Same old story. But thank you for watching, and please do subscribe, like, and all that jazz. And all the people I mentioned in the introduction, thank you. Again, if you made it to this part of the reading, I would like you to put in the comment, why could a chair? Put a chair in. I can never think of anything to put in the comment. Put a chair or write the word chair. I don't know. Anyway, have a great day.